Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is just a quick technique video, and what I am using is the Pacific Point Designer Series paper, and I have a piece of Whisper White, and I have already used my die cut machine and had run it through the Ornate Floral 3D embossing folder. And so today's technique is just a cool watercolor technique with this folder and with the Ornate style bundle and our aqua painter. What I'm going to do is bring in a ink pad of Pear Pizzazz and also one of Pacific Point, and we're going to do some watercoloring. Now I have done a lot with this folder with sponge daubers, with your ink pad to get color, but you only have one color. I am just taking my aqua painter and I'm going in and coloring that folder with my aqua painter. Now you could use your stamping blends also with this or any other means of coloring in, and it just gives some more highlight to this beautiful folder. This is a must-have 3D folder. Remembering when you buy Stampin' Up's 3D folder, you do need that special plate because they are a different thickness. Just gonna wipe off on that color, and I'm gonna go in now and color in the flowers. This is just a very soft look to this folder, giving it two different colors and highlighting those flowers. So there you have it. I'm going to bring it up to the camera so you can see how pretty and delicate that is. We're going to go ahead and next take the flower from that Ornate Garden. I want to make sure I've been using black ink. What we're going to do now is we're going to just do a monochromatic. So we are taking and stamping that in the Pacific Point, making sure I get a real good coverage, and then I'm going to go in with my aqua painter and I am just going to highlight those flowers. So all I'm doing is pulling the ink right from the stamped image. So I've got, just gonna go in, just not so much color out the leaves, but just pull some of the color out. Go ahead and do those daisies, just the center. This makes for a quick coloring technique for your outline stamps. Very monochromatic. You know what, I think I'm going to pull some of the color on those daisies just to give some highlight. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and grab my paper snips. I'm sure they're here somewhere. There they are. And I am just going to fussy cut around this stamped image. Now this image is very big, so it is very easy to cut. Remember, when you're using your snips, to move your paper versus your scissors. Now we could highlight if we wanted with a sponge dauber or a sponge around the outside edge. I'm kind of liking the look of the white around the outside, but very easy to get color just from your ink pad on those outline stamps. So if you like to color, you know, you can do all the detailing, but if you don't, you can just use that aqua painter or, what is our other watercolor? I don't use them as much. Our blends, not our blends. My brain is leaving me. I can see them as plain as day. I can tell I haven't used them for a while, so I don't even remember what their names are. I will put a link here on this video once my senior mind catches up with me what I am trying to say. Aqua painter, and they come in a pack with several of them. Dang. Oh well, no sense dwelling on it. When it leaves my brain, it leaves my brain, and that's okay. I can add it to the video. But we have cut that outline of this stamp out. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and grab my bone folder, and I'm going to break the fibers of this cardstock. This is the white heavy cardstock, so I get more of a bend to that stays. And when you add your dimensionals to the back, it will help even when you go to put this into a card base, or excuse me, on a card base and put it in an envelope, it'll still hold some of that curve to it. So we've got our dimensionals. I'm going to go ahead and remove my backing. You know, I should grab my pick-a tool. I seen one of my downline, Kim Baker, when she was doing one of her videos, I seen her using that to pick off the backs of the dimensionals. I had never tried that technique before. So there we have that. I'm going to take that small piece that we use the aqua painter in. I think I'm going to grab my glue dots and add some glue dots to that, because it will be, well, it's not wanting to come up. There it goes. We will be adding this right on the embossed image. So I think the glue dots or sticky tear and tape would work well for this. So I'm going to add that to my card. I see I made this a little bit longer. This piece, I must have made it 5.5. The piece of Pacific Point is 4 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and cut that off. We're going to bring in our card base. Add this to our card base. And next, what I'm going to do to add some sparkle to this card is I am going to bring in my rhinestones. These are from the Noble Peacock suite. So it's the Noble Peacock rhinestones. And I'm going to grab the blue, and I'm just going to add a few bling to some of those flowers. And let's put a couple over there. So there you have some fun technique using your aqua painter with your outline stamps and also with your embossing folder. Hope you've enjoyed today's card. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.